This is How to Play Good as Hell on Piano, Part 2. By now, if you've finished Part 1, you should be able to already play Good as Hell almost exactly as it's found on the original track. However, I've left out a couple of nuances because they're slightly complicated for Part 1, so in this part we're going to run over those little extra bits. Also, the riff is played through twice, and in Part 2 I'm going to run through the second time the riff is played. So by the end of Part 2 you'll be able to play the first run through of the riff and the second run through of the riff, and you'll be able to play the track almost exactly as it's found in the original, so good luck. Okay, so you should have learned to play the riff almost completely now in Part 2 of this tutorial. Now we're just going to add a couple of intricacies to make this sound exactly like the original. Here's the first one. I've added this in now. Okay, it's on the half beat. Now I didn't want to include this one on the original part 2 because I just wanted to keep it a tiny bit simpler. To do this one you have to count half beats. Okay, so originally we went just 1, 2, 3, 4, but we need to add half beats now. So this is now going to go 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. All right, let's do this first. So basically, if I count from 2, it's going to be 2 and 3 and 4. So do this with me, okay? So you're putting the bass on the and. Ready? 2 and 3 and 4, and then it's just the top 2 notes and the thumb for 3 and 4. So and again, 2 and 3 and 4. All right. Now I'm going to do it from the beginning. I'm going to count it as 4 and we'll do the whole half bar. So 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. A little bit faster. 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. And then a lot faster. 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. It doesn't sound particularly, it doesn't really sound correct till you get it up to a good speed. I'll play it without the counting just so you can hear what it's going to sound like. Okay, so that's what it's going to sound like. Just do it slowly, gradually speed up until you get it exact. Okay, so like that. All right, and then basically that's that done. This bit you've done up to here, so it's going to go. Oh, by the way, one other little thing. On the original track, the pianist, I think, is actually playing not this chord, but they're adding this note in. But I wouldn't bother with that unless you're an extremely advanced pianist. It's a bit fiddly it doesn't make much difference. But I think it's just to make a nice full chord from bottom to top. So the pianist actually goes, and then, so they do all of them there, and then instead of just these two, they then put the E flat in as well. So double bass, A flat with a thumb. And then it's with these fingers, slightly different fingering. I wouldn't bother with that, but if you wanted to get it exactly like the original, then do that. Otherwise, don't bother. So, okay, and then it goes, which you've already learned. Okay, now here's a very complicated little thing, but it's quite distinctive on the track. Instead of doing this, which is what we learned, the pianist does this. Actually puts the index finger down like that, so this is the C minor chord that we learned at the end, and switches to the middle finger, so it goes like that basically. Oh, I won't put my pedal. You put your pedal down, it's a bit of a mess to start off, so it's like that. Okay. This keyboard is not weighted. The keys you see flick back at me, so it's not very easy to do on this keyboard. On a proper piano, I meant to practice this on one of my clients' proper pianos this week, but I forgot to do it. I think on a proper piano it's much easier to get, because you need, the weight is on that flick, on that second note, you see? So that's what you're basically doing. Da da! So it should sound like this, like that. But on the track, this is really heavy, so like that. Alright, so you've got to add that as well. It's a tad tricky on my keyboard, but anyway. So it goes from here, it goes, yeah, hold on. So it goes 1, 2, 3, and then it goes like that. There you go. Alright, so that's what happens there. That will take a bit of practice. What I did initially is actually lifted that finger and for practice purposes I did that, smack that down because it's really loud, this one, and like that. Whoops, no pedal. So lift that middle finger, whack it down, but you got to do it really quickly. Whoops. It's really fast. Alright, so that's what's happening there. Hopefully if you've got a proper piano, you'll get that to sound a bit better. So that's that bit done. Then the second half, which I can't find right now. Hold on. Here we go. Yeah. Okay, so then let's move to the second half. The only extra complication on the second half is this. Very simple. So it goes, and then it goes. There's one extra complication there, but we'll deal with that in a second. So it goes. This is the extra complication here. So instead of just doing in the previous tutorial, we just did a bass here. It actually goes ba-bum twice. So this from here it goes 4 and 1 and 2 and 3. I think you should do that with me. Ready? So I'm going to count you in 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3. All right. Do that again. Ready? 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3. And that's that done. One more complication here. This is a pain. I struggle with this a bit. I don't know. It might have been an accident on the keyboard player's part, but it's basically the pedal is not down for this bit, so it goes. That's quite short, so it goes like that. So you need to go 4, 1, put the pedal down, and 2 and 3. So the pedal's got to go down basically after you put this down, not here. So it's 3 and 4 and pedal and 2 and 3. One more time. So it's 3 and 4 and 3 and 4 and pedal and 3. So all together it goes 1 and 2 and 3. Yeah, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and pedal and 2 and 3. That pedal's going to confuse you. You're going to have to work hard on that, okay? So it should sound like this when you get it up to speed. So it goes 1, like that. That should be with the pedal down. So it's 1, like that. I'll practice that, and then when I play it at the end, the performance you see at the very beginning of the whole thing, I usually practice that a bit more before I do that. Okay, so that is that whole thing learned basically. All right, that's the whole of the first riff. I suppose that we should play it right through. I'm a bit nervous about this because I probably need to practice it a bit more, but we'll give it a go. So there we go. So let's try that right through from the beginning. So we're going to go. So I'm going to count you 3. I'm going to count you in with 3, 3, 4. So 3. Do it with me. 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, 3, 4. 1, 2, and 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. Oh, here we go. That's horrible. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1, and 2, and 3. That's basically what it is. You just need to practice all of the components and then put it all together. As you can hear, this is kind of tricky for me. But by the time I do the performance at the beginning, it'll be sorted. So ready? 3, 4. 1, 2, and 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, I'm struggling to get that off there. That's what it should sound like. Like that. But you hear how that's just short. I'm not going to embarrass myself and keep trying that now. I'll practice that. And you'll see me doing it accurately on the performance at the beginning. Right, lastly then, we just got to do the second time through. Hopefully I'll redeem myself by doing this one a lot better because it's a lot easier. So the riff just repeats through twice. It's different the second time each time it's done. Okay, so let's just work on this. So that was the first time through. This is the second time through now. And just there's a few little differences on the second time through, all right? So let's just have a look at those. This is the second time through. And then it just repeats over and over for the whole track, just the two different ways of playing it, okay? So this one then goes, you'll notice the middle note's missing from the A flat this time. So it's 1, 2, and then it's just the little finger on the and. So it's 1, 2, and 3, and 4. Pretty cool. So nice and easy. 1, 2, and So this is 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. All right. So altogether you've got nice and easy without the middle finger. So 1 and 2, and then you've got and 3 and 4. So you've literally got 4 notes in a row. Little finger on here on the bass, and then 3 and 4 is little middle thumb. Let's put that all together. Ready? I'll count you in. 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. Let's do that again a bit faster. 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. All right. So it's like that. Okay. Back to our standard 1, 2, 3, and this time it goes instead of doing that, it just goes straight to the C minor chord. So C. So the middle chord doesn't happen, all right? So it goes straight to, if I can find my chart from the original, it skips the A flat. So there's no A flat this time. It goes straight to this little finger C minor, all right? So it goes like that, which is actually a F minor ninth, but anyway. So we call it C minor with an F in the bass. So altogether this goes, do this with me, 3, 4, 4, yeah, 4 and 1 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and yeah. Sorry, start again. Ready? 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4, like that. Anyway, so that's that, and then this bit's a bit easier. It's really easy, actually, thank God. So you've just done your C minor. In fact, I'll leave that there so you can see the C minor. So you've just done C minor, like that. So this goes 4, 1, 2, 3. You do the full C minor chord again on the 3. Okay. So it goes 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and you get your 4 and 1 and 2 again, like the first half. But slightly weird. It goes 4, 1, 2, 3, and then it goes. Oh yeah, that's right. So basically, you're going to lose this thumb. Can you see this one I'm wiggling? Get rid of that. And you're going to create an octave here in the right hand. That's what the little finger and the thumb is doing. Like that. Okay? So you're going to go bum, and then you're going to go very, very simple now. You're basically keeping the C minor chord. So it's C, E flat, G, and C. Same 3 notes up here that you were playing before. You're going to go, and then just little middle index. Whoops. Little middle index with the little finger at the same time. You see how the index and the little finger at the same time. With the counting, that's practiced out on its own. So it's 4, I'm going to count from 4, and we're going to go and 1 and. So it's 4 and, okay? Little finger, octave C. So it's 4 and 1 and 2 and 3, and the index and little. Okay, let's do that again. 4 and 1 and 2 and 3. A little bit faster. 4 and 1 and 2 and 3. And again. 4 and 1 and 2 and 3. Okay? And that's the whole thing. Maybe I should once through with counting more carefully. So 3, 4, 1, 2, 1, 2 and 3 and 4 and 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4 and 1 and 2, 3, 4. I did it. That's what you got to do. Ready? 3, 4, 1, 3, 4, 1, 2 and 3, 4, 1, 2 and 3 and 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4 and 1 and 2, 3, 4. There you go. Messed up a bit there at the end, but that. Follow that slowly. Just keep speeding up till you get it to full speed, and then you'll have that as well. That's both the 2 halves done. I'm now going to practice it, and then when I perform it at the beginning, that will have been after I've practiced it, and hopefully it will sound really good. And keep working on it. All of the components, do them as slow as you need to, and gradually speed them up till you get them up to speed, and then that's the whole thing. Good luck with it, and do comment. And this has been a difficult tutorial, actually been a difficult one for me to teach as well. There's a lot of complexities with the key, with all the little complicated bits, but hopefully I've done it some justice. Good luck with it. Please comment. Please tell me how badly I did that. No, please, any encouragement would be good, actually, because I feel a bit bad. That was tricky, that last bit. But anyway, good luck with it, and please comment whether it's good or bad. Hopefully more good. And I love to get comments. It just really encourages me. And good luck. Yeah. See you at my next tutorial.